Now tuning into the Encountered Culture.
Culture's in your face, but pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends. When we go out, you never see us again.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here live. It's Friday, January 17th. We had some Marvel Legends reveals today. I've got Nick with me, as always. So we're just going to hang out. We're going to talk about these reveals, go over them a little bit. Won't keep you too long, but just see what we've got going on. A little bit of housekeeping. Of course, as you saw at the intro to the video, make sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Feel free to join the members club while you're at it. And while we're talking about channel members, let's give a little shout out to those channel members. All right, we've got Just Justin Collects, Christopher Allen, and Northern Nomad as the channel members. Look, they've entered a league of their own, right? For whatever reason, probably beyond their better judgment, but they're doing it. You could do it too. So there you go. So the members club is open. Feel free to hit that join. But before you do that, hit that like and subscribe. So Nick, we're here. We're on the eve of another playoff football weekend. But before the football happens, there were some Marvel Legends reveals. So overall, what were your impressions of the reveals as you saw them?
Underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed. Okay.
Yeah, right. Underwhelmed. I know that there's some decent stuff in there, but yeah, a lot of reuse and very, very sad lack of Build-A-Figure lines, which I know you also said you were very disappointed with.
Yeah, like the little mini comic thing, that's fine if people are into that. I personally have no use for that. It's just going to end up in the bin with all the other accessories. So that's cool if you like it. Cool, more power to you. No, nothing against that, but certainly not for me. I don't know. I definitely would have preferred a Build-A-Figure wave. I think the wave was super random, right? So maybe that's kind of why they shied away from going the BAF route. But to me, I kind of like that idea. It's all random. So then the Build-A-Figure doesn't matter. Build-A-Figure could be anything. Yep. At that point, so why not? But yeah, we've definitely gone away from them, right? So
yeah, just like you said, it's just a very random line. It's very scattershot. Like I don't know. Like I know there's some stuff people were clamoring for, and then just a couple of other random things. And yeah, I don't know. And then I know. Yeah, just overall, yeah, I was like, that's it. Once it was over, it's like, oh, okay.
So that's I'll say I wasn't necessarily like, oh, that's it at the end of it, but I do feel like there were some big missteps, and I always want more, right? So I can get behind a little bit of disappointment from what there was. So you didn't watch the stream live, right? Because you were working.
No,
but
I know the technical difficulties in the beginning, and then I was unable to watch it.
So because of the technical difficulties, it got pushed enough that I was able to watch it during my lunch break, right? So that was cool. That was good. But dude, yeah, so whoever set up the stream to go live, and it wasn't live, it was a pre-recorded stream, but whoever set it up to go live on YouTube put it in like VR mode. So it was in that 360 scope, right? So you can move your phone around and kind of see different angles of it, but without a VR headset, you're just lost. So it looked like complete shit. And everybody's like, what is going on here? So during the initial phase of it, you got people who started posting on social media some of the reveals, but they were all like disjointed looking and very stretched out, and it was just madness. Yeah. So about 3 minutes into that, they shut it down, deleted the whole thing, and then everybody's like, well, what the fuck, man? Where are my reveals? What's going on? But some of the people who had it open, they were able to go through because it was pre-recorded, right? So they screenshot every single reveal before the full reveal went available for everybody to watch. So a little bit of a weird excitement, I guess, for the reveals this morning. So that was fun. But then finally they put up the stream again in the right aspect ratio, and it all worked out from there.
It's nice to know that like a giant company like Hasbro has the same issues that we do in a meeting at my work, where like something stopped working and they're like, oh, we do.
Nobody can, technology, man. Yeah.
Right. It gets everybody.
So the first thing they revealed was the X Factor Jean Grey, right? So green and yellow looks good. It's, pretty basic figure, but I do like this hair sculpt here. I feel like that looks pretty good.
Very voluminous.
It is very voluminous. However, the major omission here is you can see her legs, they're all green. Yeah, she's supposed to be wearing yellow boots. So they left that out.
It just seems like kind of an oversight.
Yeah, especially when you see the box art that has it clearly shown on there, which we'll get to in a moment. But the cool thing, they do have this new power effect that somehow mounts on her head. They didn't show how, so I don't know if we have to provide our own sticky tack or what. But yeah, that'll mount there.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm all.
But yeah, so you can see on the box art here, see the yellow boots clearly there. Like somebody looked at this and approved this figure still. So I don't know.
I guess probably an easy fix. You could just like paint it yellow on the foot.
Yeah, of course.
Probably,
yeah.
It would look okay. So, but still, yeah, like, come on, guys.
or even if it had because it's a full leg, like straight leg. There's no calf cut. If it had a calf cut, then maybe you could just like, take the boots off of another female figure, like those female Hydra figures, and give her yellow boots. But you don't have that option here, so.
Right. Yeah, I could definitely see this being used for some Hydra custom too, like some female Hydra troopers, maybe.
Yeah, definitely could be. The next one, this is the only MCU figure that they announced. So we get the No Way Home version of Jamie Foxx's Electro.
Yeah, I dig it. I like that character. He always is. He fits in fun in that universe. I don't know if it needs to be a deluxe, but
it is. You're gonna pay for it.
No, it is. And like the female Electro retro one has almost the same amount of lightning. It's not.
So it's the same effects. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah.
I think they're just going off of it seems like they're, dropping the little MCU ones here and there and making them deluxe, which I'm fine with because they did all their villains as deluxe. Goblin and Doc Ock, right? So it's fine. I like it. I think it's cool. Yeah. I love Jamie Foxx, so I'll probably be picking that up.
Yeah, no, I like this a lot, and I like these new lightning effects. They do look cool. They're big, so they do take up a good amount of space. The weird thing about this one though is there's no like unmasked Jamie Foxx head. Obviously, like a licensing issue, but
I bet you that's it, right? They couldn't agree. He's like, I want 500,000 more for my face.
And they're like, nah, we'll just put this electric starfish on your face. How about that?
Yeah. And then somebody was like, someone's just going to take a Chadwick Boseman and put it on there and hope it looks okay.
We're going to make do. Somebody's going to make
somebody's
going to make a Jamie Foxx head and you'll be able to put it on there. Are there other Jamie Foxx action figures?
Not that I can think of. There are no.
He doesn't like the action figure. No. A Ray figure. We can only hope for a Ray Charles, Jamie Foxx Ray Charles.
It's a whole Tiana, Elton John, NECA.
I mean, that's true. Yeah.
A question. Would it sell? No. Probably.
I'd probably buy it, honestly, but that's just me. The other thing, I think this one was cool. There's some people who are like, what's that about? It's Spider-Man, right?
It's like a deluxe thing. It's called the Maximum series, right?
Yeah, maximum. Yeah. So, but every time a new Spider-Man comes out, there's people come out of the woodwork. Oh, we don't need another Spider-Man, which I get. But look, Spider-Man's the most popular Marvel character there is, right? So they're gonna put out Spider-Man, constant flow of Spider-Man, because people are coming into the hobby all the time, and it. Oh, ICT. This is a live stream, despite what people have told you. I did not start it in VR mode though, so I realized that gives a misconception and the total unprofessional nature of this operation as well. But yeah, we are live. Um, yeah. So Spider-Man, yeah, I'm okay with it. You get a lot of stuff too, so this is pretty
A lot, yeah. I like it for
pretty
the
cool.
accessory. I think it's cool, man. Especially like you say, if you're first getting into the line, like this is the
Yeah.
Spidey you get. Like it's got everything. It looks good. Yeah, there's that. They finally did the Spidey sense effect. Good job, guys. It only took you like 8 years to figure that shit out.
It should be yellow, but yes, it's there. So
I agree. Or even like white with like I know the other ones
yeah,
are wet, but
white would look
like,
better than
white
red.
would be
Yeah.
fine too. Yeah, bring it on. So hopefully they can. If they continue that, I would assume they would keep like the base characters, so you'll get like a Captain America that has everything, a Thor that has everything.
Yeah, I think Thor would be like an updated Thor would be a great option for this. You give him a couple of the Mjolnirs, you give the spinning one, some of those really good lightning effects.
Yeah,
extra heads,
like some eye lightning. Like
yeah.
I feel like some of the heads don't ever have that, and they should. Like a pissed off head where like the lightning's shooting out.
The only thing about this one though is this Peter Parker head
looks good.
No, it looks weird.
The eye things on the Spidey head look a little too big for me. I don't know. Is it?
It's like the more McFarlane style, right? So nice big eyes, but not totally.
On right, covering almost half the face. I don't know.
They're definitely bigger, but I think there's more black on the edges for this. If it was a little bit more white showing, that could be, I think, would stand out a lot more. But I like the big eyes, so I've always been a fan of the big eyes on Spider-Man.
Gotcha. And I do think like one of the hand accessories is like it lit like the web just coming out of like the shooter. I think new thing. I like that a lot because like I always like to. I never have them shooting the same one. I always have them doing something radical.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have one like something like that. And this is what I'm talking about, where I'm like, give me more accessories. If you guys are gonna give me some fucking hands, there you go. Give me some hands that actually have some variety. So I like this a lot. It feels like I'm like a Mafex or something more an ultimate, maybe almost like a NECA thing. And I'm
more premium. Yeah,
I'm fine with it because this is where you take that character and like, look, this is one of our best characters. Here's the best offering that we can do. I like it, and I think they should do it with a lot of the the mainstays. I know that they'll do it with Iron Man. They will. They love their Iron Man.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm with you though. Like this, I'm guessing this will probably be in the 35 to 39 price range, but I think it gives that
39, at least at launch, maybe, and then it'll maybe drop.
Yeah,
but 35, I would easily buy that at 35. It's basically like a
39 probably.
Legends.
But yeah, I think you got perceived value there. You get a lot of new effects. You got a brand new Spider-Man. You get 3 heads, which is crazy for Marvel Legends, right? So,
yep,
take that.
Unless it's what was it, Chameleon back in the day? It was like Rhino, Jonah Jameson, and Chameleon, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was a great
big eyes. See, so so Jean Grey, she'll be a Target exclusive. So we love that. Yes. I don't know why that was in the middle of the Spider-Man pictures, but there you go. So you get all this. You got the stand there. I would love a flight stand, but it's asking a lot, I guess. What I do like though is these interchangeable like you get like the ungloved hands. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
Right. A little different.
It's nice. Just a lot of variety there. I really don't think of it. Can't think of anything else that I would ask for in terms of accessories like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm the accessory guy, so that's probably the best reveal from the whole line. Probably.
I think one accessory that this was missing, and it's a fair point, a fair criticism that some people brought up, but in the Spider-Man Vulcan VHS 2-pack, it had, I'm sorry, Vulture, not Vulcan. You imagine Spider-Man Vulcan 2-pack, Spider-Man Vulture VHS 2-pack. He had just the mask, right? Like he could hold the mask in his hand.
Like he had taken it off, right?
Yeah. So I think just reuse that and toss that in there. That would have been cool, but it definitely doesn't take away from it that it's not there.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I agree. That probably is the one, like you said, that's missing. But yeah, not something that I necessarily would have. Yeah. Yes.
We finally got a good look at finished version of ROM, the Space Knight. So get that. This is cool. Very random. This is definitely for a very select group of collectors. I personally am not very familiar with ROM as a comic book character, but I know of it. So I'd probably still get it though, because he's a cool looking space robot situation, and then maybe I'll decide to learn about him from there. But yeah, so he's got, and this is where they started to introduce these miniature comic books as well. Again, it's different. It's whatever. Not for me, but
it's just like a plastic, right? It's not like all six make a comic.
No, it's just a little plastic slab with the comic cover on it. So it doesn't open, doesn't do anything other than that.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm like, the plastic probably should have been used for another effect,
a gun or blast effect.
I don't know. Yeah, and I feel like looking how thin that is, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna just fall behind the shelf and never to be seen again.
I cannot find my mini ROM comic.
Oh well.
But there it is. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I dig it.
I do too. It looks kind of like Battlestar Galactica, like the Cylons or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Like kind of like that. I don't know which came first. Don't crucify me, fandoms.
I'm gonna go with ROM because it was in the 70s.
Cool.
But then again, I don't know how old was Battlestar Galactica. I don't know, but
I think the 70s. I want to say it's like
they're tied. Maybe ROM was there. It's a crossover event.
Unfortunately, but it just reminds me of that. Yes, this is the one I forgot about when we were texting earlier. It was
Daken. Yes. Good. So, very excited about this one because it needed an update. That old one, it's cool, but he's like super skinny and definitely dated, right?
Yeah, it's a little too skinny and a little too jointy, just like too much movement almost.
The only thing is I like the claws on the older one better. They're a little thicker, bony, right? Yeah, thicker. They look cooler.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, because I know you can switch out the claws. I feel like they should have given you like something just a little bit more substantial to make it stand out. Not necessarily a whole hand, but just a blade that's a little thicker. You could just pop in and out of the what is it? The knuckle point or whatever you call it.
Right. I do like that we got both heads, so you get the mohawk and the head with the cowl on. So
yeah, and then I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, like if you needed the what is it, the brown and tan Wolverine, you could use that. Does he come with all three, right, as well, or no? All three claws?
Well, so he has three claws, but one is on the underside, right? So he's got the two at the knuckles, and then one coming from the base of the wrist area there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
so a little different, but you could pop the hands off. The thing is, though, he's going to be taller than Wolverine, so
of course he is.
Yeah. But he's there. He comes with his comic as well.
Just drill a hole through it and then have him have it on the spike. Like, what is this?
What is this? So that's one I'm definitely looking forward to.
I don't know if I love the box art. I just love the retro card, but I'm not feeling this.
So
retro,
that's another thing. Like, I feel like this should have been a standard like Build-A-Figure wave, because they keep trying to invent these card backs that just don't have nostalgia to them, right? Like, the reason why a lot of the retro cards work is because they are retro cards,
exactly.
right?
Recreation of the childhood ones.
Yeah, that draws in a specific audience.
Oh, for sure. And it looks great.
They're fine for what they are, but it's just a box, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, that won't pop out on the shelf for me. I see that, I'm like, what is that? Is that a knockoff Wolverine? Oh no. Oh, okay. You know, I just it doesn't pop like the retro cards do.
Yeah, so I mean, who am I kidding, right? I'm gonna open it anyway and throw the box away, but I'm with you. Like, it just doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi, right?
Yeah, exactly. This looks like something Super 7 would put out or something, right? Like one of their things. It looks cool, like on its own. Yeah. But like you look at it compared to the rest of the line, especially with them doing, like you say, the cardboard card backs, it's weird.
Yeah.
There's so many options out there, and it's like now we're gonna do that.
Doing something else.
I don't know. Who thought of the mini comic? You're like,
I'll tell you who thought of the mini comic. Shout out to my guy Mike Hex. That's who invented the mini comic.
Oh, good job, Mike Hex.
I don't know if he invented it, but he definitely makes a lot of them.
The more I looked at this too, it looks good. The Warlock looks good.
Yeah, this one I'm very, very excited for. Nice classic Adam Warlock. You get the Infinity Gauntlet in there.
Would like maybe like an effects piece, maybe something. I don't know, some kind of cosmic piece, something.
Yeah, it definitely could have come with something. I guess the card on this one, it's not that the cards bother me. Like you said, in and of themselves, they're fine. It's just.
So I actually really like the Infinity Gauntlet logo there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
blue
one
background behind him, and I know why they did the blue background, obviously to like show the figure and its pieces, but it's just like if it was not diagonal, if it was just straight blue, it probably would have looked way better. So that's just like a terrible graphic design choice, in my opinion. It just like, what am I supposed to look at? Like, there's so much shit on that card now. It's like, what?
It's meant to distract you.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So, but I do like that Infinity Gauntlet logo, because some of the times I'll cut out like the logos from the card backs because they're like solid cardboard
and use them on the display.
Display, yeah. But that one, like, I may use it, but like I wish it was just like the black background so I could do exactly that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like they're trying to get too cute with the packaging. Like, guys, you clearly had a winner with the the design. Stop trying to fix what's already working.
Exactly. But head sculpt looks really good on him.
Yeah, the pissed off head is nice. Oh, hey, speaking of.
And then there's Ultimate Iron Man.
Oh, there's too many Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, whatever.
How about another Iron Man? These are the reasons when I'm glad it's not a BAF wave, right? Because I'm gonna skip this one. I have no reason for it. A little bit
like deep sea Iron Man because it's so bulky.
It definitely could be,
but it's not like a Hulk Buster, or it's like swimming Iron Man. You should have like a underwater torch or something.
Scuba Man.
Scuba Iron Man. There you go. Put some bubbles behind him and like a shark. Where's Kyle when you need him?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so Iron Man.
Right? They love including all the hands and effects of this. That one don't come with jack shit power effects wise, right? They don't even have the little blasts. I don't think.
That can't be
Iron Man, right?
There's no box to show you, so I have to imagine it came with some blast effects. I'm sure the picture will pop up 3 figures from now in an unrelated area, and then we'll talk about it then. Let's see. Oh, Miles Morales.
The Miles isn't like he's like too. He's like a skinny kid, but a little too like lanky. He looks weird in my opinion. because I have quite a few of the existing Miles figures.
Yeah.
The one from I think the Venom Pool Wave is still like my definitive one. I really like that one, and then I really like the one from the Game Reverse. Either first or second game, like
Yeah.
or the Miles Morales. Like those are probably my definitives. Like the Game Reverse one could easily be the comic one. It looks good enough.
That's what I like about the Game Reverse one. I like the texture on it too. This one, I mean, I think in hand it's one that you'll like a little bit more, but I agree. I mean, it is on a smaller like teen buck, and rightfully so, but like the legs look a little scrawny. But I think this is one that like once you have it in hand, you'll be like, oh no, this is a good figure.
Yeah, you're probably right. And yeah, this is where just I guess the shots just aren't doing it justice, you know.
Because he's
And
gonna
it's
be like super
there to
articulated.
want to like rebuy it either based on the other
Yeah.
ones, you know. So because at least like you know the Game Reverse one came with some of the effects, alternate heads and stuff. And this one, yeah, woohoo! I get a mini comic.
So we'll go back to the box here because you're right. He just comes with the alternate head and alternate hands. Yeah. So
So like yeah, no Venom effects or anything. No, not even like a web line. Come on.
it's weird.
Yeah. But
Good call.
again, people that are clamoring for Miles, here you go. I'm glad you finally get your definitive Miles. Hopefully, that's what people are hoping. Or that I don't know if what you know the Twitter sphere is saying.
What are you saying? Tell us.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you know, I might not be interested, but hey, somebody might be like, "Holy shit, that's my like number one figure." I'm so glad they're doing it. That's awesome.
Those people will be happy. He does. I mean, he's gonna have some good articulation, so that'll make a lot of people happy.
Oh yeah, no doubt there. There he is. So this is probably like the one I was like, I like this one the most out of all of them, other than maybe the deluxe Spidey or the maximum Spidey, whatever we're calling it now.
Yeah.
Like
I'm with you.
Screaming head. Kind of wish it had an effect, like maybe like a little, like
the like
you know, like
the screaming
cone.
effect cone. Yeah. Like something like the
cool.
select super scroll comes with, right? So like if Marvel Legends made a version of that.
Use that, drill into the face or whatever, it'll look awesome.
Yeah, that to me, that's I know you can always look at these and be like, oh, it's a missed opportunity. But look, we have the blue and yellow suit Banshee.
Come on.
That didn't come with much. You get a second chance at this, right? Just maybe do it.
Like, I don't know. I know, like, and after the first one, everyone's like, "Yeah, come on, Screaming Head, something kind of like." Yeah, there was the opportunity, so that's where this one does feel like a little bit of a stumble. Like, it's great, but it could have been incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and same thing with the box art too. It's sloppy. There's just so much going on. I wish it was just retro. Give me the retro X-Men card, that old orange card. I don't know.
Yeah.
Comic accurate to this version or whatever, but
no, I think it would have worked. They just try to use the comic art, right, and make a card back based on that. But again, I'm with you. Like if you can tie it to those like 90s cards, then I'd rather that. But
like if you're really that obsessed with the comic art, like do it on the back. Like do the retro card on the front in the style. And then when you flip it over, because the back of the retro card, it's whatever, it's not a build a figure, it's not all information. It just usually has a little blurb, and then that like weird, oh, here's how you connect the hands to the figure. I know how to do
the that's true. It's like unnecessary information,
right? Like, oh, the hands go. Oh no, I'm gonna stick the hand in the foot. Thanks, Hasbro.
I wouldn't have known if you.
I would not have known. So yeah, I don't know. Put that art. If you're that obsessed with the artwork or showcasing it, put that on the back, and then have like, oh man, that looks really cool with because then you have the retro look and the maybe more modern look. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like the look of the figure. The green's nice. It seems to be that nice like the pop color, not Kelly green, but close. Like kind of like a lime slime green or something.
Yeah, I think they did a good job in honoring the character and giving us that green and yellow suit.
Yeah, dude, just look at that graphic right there. You got right there. Imagine the retro cards versus that design. Yeah, that would have just popped so much more, right?
Yeah.
Just looks so generic. Honestly, that's the best term I can think to come up with it. Like this looks like someone was like, "Oh, we want to do our own line of superheroes and create." And then this is box art, you know.
I wonder if this is something that will be popular enough that they continue to do it, or if this is just sort of going to be a one-shot thing, right? Like, oh, remember that one time we got a wave when they came with mini comic books and it was like disjointed?
Or be like, yeah, everyone loved it. Nah.
Or it's a theme, you know, and there are several waves down the line. I don't know. I mean, it's going to depend on how people really feel about this. I honestly, like, I want to know who's super excited about the mini comic books. When I first heard about like this wave being leaked, teased, whatever, I legitimately thought that they were going to include full-size comic books, you know, like reprints of comic books that are
like
tied to the figure.
Pictures, right? That would have been cool. At least you're going to get a comic with the figure.
Like, or like the Toy Biz ones back in the day, but same thing like with the page punchers now, but something like that. Not a little miniature plastic comic book that serves me no purpose.
Right. It's like maybe I can put it under his foot so he doesn't fall over.
Oh, there you go. It's a balance. So yes, okay. So that's mainline. So that'll be everywhere.
Adam Warlock that you just, what was that? Or was that just
just a digital render? I don't know why they tossed that in there. Some of these slides are out of place.
That's fine.
And then this was the tease.
Oh, the dumbbells.
The dumbbells.
What's that gonna be?
My inclination is Fantastic Four She-Hulk.
Oh, but okay. Working out. Gotcha.
I don't know. It could be anybody, right? Colossus, strong guy. I don't know.
I don't know. Strong. I guess people want like a deluxe strong guy. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know who's always in the gym.
I just remember an image of like She-Hulk in that uniform, just kind of like one arm lifting the dumbbell kind of thing. So that was the first thing that popped in my mind. But I don't know. It's so open, right, to possibility.
They're like, oh, those are from our other line, the G.I. Joe line from the big boa guy with the.
Like, oh, how did these get here?
It's so and so just left them over there. God damn it, intern.
Damn it, Billy. Oh yeah, here you go. So I was trying to find this. So this was
there it is, the VR.
This is the first screen grab from today's stream.
So I hope that somebody was actually wearing like a VR headset and was like, "Whoa!"
Somebody had the most immersive experience with the Marvel Legends reveals, and then they got cut off. Like, damn it! I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
All my life. Oh no!
Oh no! I've been waiting. And then it was just taken away from them. Just like that.
All black. And they're like, no.
John, my guy. What's up?
Right.
John says, I can safely say that I love you here within that annoying Justin lingering and getting jealous. That's so true. He is a very jealous person. And we should let him know that tomorrow evening at 8:45-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Just Justin Collects.
Call him Jealous Justin.
We're gonna we'll call him Jealous Justin. John, and Jealous Justin. It's a lot of alliteration.
JJ.
What's up, John? Cheers, man. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, so that's that was the releases. The last ones didn't really go over where they're going, so Electro mainline, and that pre-orders soon, January 30th. Spider-Man was Amazon and fan channel, so this one is gonna sell out for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna go quick.
Let's see, the comic wave, that was mainline, so that'll be everywhere. And then we don't know what the dumbbells are, so we will figure that one out.
and then the Target exclusive one, right?
Oh yeah, Jean is Target exclusive.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, I was like Miss Marvel. No, Jean. No, I couldn't.
What's your name, lady?
What is it?
Unless you're in Canada
It's
or
that
the
beautiful
EU.
retro card. Even though they got the feet wrong, why can't I have? You guys had one retro card there.
It's one or the other.
I guess Target's like they saw the other ones. They're like, nah, we don't want those.
you get correct
That's
paint
not
apps or
Target
retro
Voice
cards.
exclusive. The box art sucks.
So you don't get to choose which one you get.
Yes, I don't really have much else to say about it. It's just, I don't know, just for such like, because normally these reveals that they do, they're more substantial. So just the whole number of items doesn't feel. Maybe I'm wrong. The other ones are the same, but it just the other ones, yeah, like the last one just sticks out because it was the Nemesis, the Bath Wave, plus 2 figures that people have been clamoring for years. So they kind of that was one of their best ones and like worthy of a stream and like all this discussion. This one is like it felt like they should have waited and added like maybe 2 or 3 more figures, maybe a deluxe or something, a Bath Wave preferably, but that might be wishful thinking. So it just feels like underwhelming. Like, maybe we should have waited a week, guys, and added 1 or 2 more things to this.
Another thing, yeah, like not even didn't have to be another full wave. That I think that would be a lot, but yeah, another like 1Z or 2Z.
Just saying, just show the barbell person instead of teasing it, and then just stop teasing things and just show me stuff.
That's how they keep us.
I don't know. The teases, people like them. Personally, it's like whatever. Like, just show me what you're doing.
But I was hoping that they would maybe show off Dragon Man. Like maybe like a little
prototype, something
more
like
final version of it.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna do the stream, you got all these people watching. You've done enough. Well, it sounds like they pre-recorded it. Are all of them pre-recorded? Like the previous?
I mean, I think
I'm not sure. I don't typically watch them, or I'm not able to.
I think sometimes they're live, but I don't know for the Hasbro or for the Marvel Legends ones. I think they're always pre-recorded, but like they do a better job of hiding it. Not exposing themselves as they did today. So
then why even call it a live stream? It's not a live.
They call it a fan stream. It's not a live stream.
Fair enough.
Technicalities. So.
Right. Fair enough, Hasbro. You had the legal team work that one out. Sure.
Yeah. Like, guys, we cannot call this a live stream. Come up with something else.
Or you just took a note out of Disney's book and just, fan fun. It's the fun stream. Fan stream, fun stream.
The fun stream.
Come stream. I mean, fun stream.
I guess there's a major typo. I need to fix that. Cannot call this the come stream. Yeah, so that's there we've reached that point. So there you go. Yeah, so overall, I mean, yeah, it was some decent stuff. Nothing mind-blowing, but I like a fair amount of it. So they're doing like the last 2 years, it's been really good. There hasn't been much that you saw and you're like, that sucks. Like I have zero interest. So I think that's good. Especially like new collectors have been eating the last 2 years because you don't really need to go and backtrack much anymore because things are getting updated and remade or even like reissued, right? So yeah, I mean, it's good to keep the line alive. I get that they got to change things up and try new things to keep it spicy and rejuvenate, right? So the Maximum series thing, very cool. Like that. I like where that could go.
100%. That's the most exciting thing for me because you really could have like the true ultimate line, Maximum line. So I keep saying ultimate, but like, the definitive version of that character, and especially like if you're getting into the line or if it's a character that you don't have, it's the perfect thing to really like go all out.
Yeah. So lots of potential there. So I like that a lot. The mini comic book wave thing, I could take or leave. I like the figure options, but the comic book thing, it's whatever. I will leave it. It'll go into the accessory bin and stay unless Marvel Legends releases a bookshelf or something, and then I can put them on my little Marvel Legends bookshelf.
And just get you like one from a dollhouse or something. Just put them up there.
A little library. I can put it next to.
Cool if you could like display the little comic in front of the figure. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. There's definitely potential.
I don't know if that's gonna have an option. I don't know. Maybe you can use like a little tiny binder clip to like set it there. Something. It might be neat, just because the artwork is cool, despite it being almost microscopic.
Yeah. I mean, there are definitely people who have a display where this is going to work out for them and going to look cool in their display. Like they'll just put them on a wall. Like the action figures are reading these comics, you see like people build out rooms for their figures. You have the little like arcade machine. So there's potential there. It's just that in my display, I don't have the
and I feel like that's going to be a lot of people, but the want for the figure itself is probably going to outweigh it. And as you said, it's going to go in the bin. Or I don't know, maybe you can give another figure that is supposed to look like they're, like say you got Ned from the MCU wanting to like looking at a comic book. It might work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. That's definitely, that could work out. I like that. All right.
Just, something not like everywhere, but it'd be kind of cool. You just say you have that Aunt May figure, she's sitting at the table with her tea and she's reading like a Spider-Man comic. I mean, kind of funny.
Oh, anytime you can get Aunt May involved, go for it.
Just saying. An idea.
She's reading the Miles Morales one instead of Spider-Man. Peter. What?
There you go. Like my story's way better than his.
But yeah, this was a quick one. I like this though. I like doing the little recap of what came out. So appreciate you jumping on there. But before we get out of here, I do just want to shout out to the channel members once again. So for those of you who have joined Just Justin Collects, Christopher Allen, and Northern Nomad, appreciate you joining on that channel membership. And for those of you out there, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. According to Northern Nomad, though, poor Aunt May has suffered enough. It's true. It's true. Poor Aunt May.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah, I don't know. Nick, final thoughts? Anything? What you got?
No, nothing really. Yeah. I got nothing.
Words
go
of
Ravens.
wisdom.
That's my final thought.
Okay, I'll take that. So end on a strong note, right? All right. Yeah, football this weekend. Go Ravens. For those of you out here who indulge in American football, that's what we've got going on this weekend. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed listening to us recap the reveals from today. Always a fun time. I like when they do these bigger reveals because it gives us a little bit more to talk about, a little bit more to review. So certainly appreciate you guys. I'm sure there are 900 other videos on YouTube on this exact topic. So if you chose to be here, I'm sorry.
We thank you.
And we thank you.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!